Hey there, guys. We're going to be going for another Dark Alexander clear. If you want to see a perfect score run, you can look at my first video on this fight where I got a flawless score. I'll link it in the comments down below if you want to see that. If you don't have those units, if you can't do a turn 2 clear, you don't have like Zahn, Ace, Rem, Selfie, etc. Here's an alternative way to do it. It's going to be a little slower and probably lower damage, but it should still get you there for the most part. So we're going to be using Vivi as a finisher with Doomsday. We're going to use him on turn 4 to quadcast Doomsday and cap it. So this entire team, the way we're doing this, we need 75 lightning and 75 light resist on the whole team, minimum. And we want at least 0 or above dark resist. As long as your dark resist is not in the negative, you're fine. So that's going to be Vivi's job, is capping Doomsday. Gilgamesh is going to be chaining with Shantoto. He's going to be doing Chaos Wave Awaken. He's also going to be entrusting to Lid. If you don't have Gilgamesh and you can't entrust Lid on turn 1, that's fine. But you really do need to get Lid's Limit Burst ready to go by turn 3 at some point. Gilgamesh can just entrust her, and it makes it no RNG involved, so it's easy. And he chains with Shantoto. Shantoto is going to be our chainer for Dark Chaos Wave Awakened. That's really all she's doing, is chaining Dark for us. She's got the resistances required. We're going to be doing Heavenly Technician Lid as our Provoke tank. Now, I've chosen her over Sylvie because Sylvie is going to be a chainer on the final turn, and we need her dual wielding, and I could not gear Sylvie with the resistances needed while dual wielding and tanking. So Heavenly Technician Lid will be our tank instead. She's got 75 lightning and holy resist at neutral dark resist, and full evasion, full passive provoke. Now this is kind of hard to build. If you can't build a tank like this with Lid, if you've got Zahn, well, he's way better here. But you could also build a regular tank, but you would lose Lid's good breaks and her machine killer buff. So your damage would go down, but if you can't build an evasion Lid like this, then just swap in someone else like Warrior of Light or whatever, and let them provoke tank. Summer Folka and Citra are going to be doing immunities. The boss uses stop every now and then, and they can buff stop resist. Other than that, they're going to be granting Aurora Ray Chains to herself and Sylvie, and they're going to be our chainers to cap on the final turn. She's got the resistances needed, and she's dual wielding a dark weapon. It's not required, but if you have a dark weapon, go ahead and stick one on her. But make sure she's dual wielding. Same thing for Sylvie. Make sure she's dual wielding. We gave her a dark weapon. Other than that, just make sure she's got the resistances needed, and her gear is not important. Okay, so we're going to be going to turn 4 victory. Oh, I should have mentioned, just for emergencies, make sure you've got an item to cure Paralyze. Because the boss does an unpreventable Paralyze on his second turn, I believe. But Sylvie will be curing that Paralyze. Unless Sylvie herself gets paralyzed, then we'll just cure it with an item. Yeah, it can't be provoked. Alright, so there's going to be an ambush where the boss puts up a few turns of mitigation. We're not killing him to turn 4 anyway, so that'll be gone by the time we care. So Shantoto, since we're like stalling for a little bit, Shantoto is just going to cast Subtle Sorcery. That starts her mod boost powering up. We're going to quicken to Lid. Vivi's not going to do anything. Lid's not going to do anything. We're just waiting for the moment. Silka is going to be doing Rippling and Gleaming. That gets us all the immunities. And Sylvie will be doing Light Resist and Lightning Resist. Those are 100% resist buffs. Okay. So the boss is going to do Power of Lightning or Power of Light at the end of his turn. We don't really care which one he does because we're geared to handle either one of them. So this is, friendly on our RNG because we don't really care. Power of Light, whatever. I don't care. Alright. So Vivi will go ahead and do Focus. That's going to get him more ready for next turn. Shantoto has nothing to do here. Gilgamesh will use his triple cast cooldown. We'll just go ahead and use it now. There's no reason not to. Summer Folka will do Water Fight, which gives us that AR chain I was talking about. We're going to do Marion Watch Over Me. That gives her triple cast for later, and it gives undispellable buffs. And Lid's going to go ahead and try to Downer Bomb. There's like a 5% chance that this gives an 84% Spirit Break. We got it. Was that a 5% chance? Wow. Or is it a 10% chance? I don't know. Usually it won't be that, but it was this time, but whatever. It looks like Sylvie got dispelled and she lost her buffs and took a little bit of damage. It's unfortunate that happened. I guess you would have to gear for 100% resist to make sure that never happens. Yeah. I guess if you're going to turn 3, you either gear for 100% resistance or you take a tiny bit of damage. And remember how I said, in case Sylvie gets paralyzed? Well, she got paralyzed. So this is why I want to bring the items. We'll just cure it with Silka. It's fine. Okay. So now we're going to prepare for the kill turn next round. So Shantoto is going to Imperil, Cascade, not Cascade twice. Shantoto will Imperil, Cascade, and play rough. Gilgamesh will just go ahead and put up an Ice Imperil on the boss, so we're good on that. Vivi is going to quad cast. We're going to do Dark Fog, and then all 3 of his demises to power up Doomsday. Lid will go ahead and use her LB on this turn. That's 79% breaks. Now, we did get the Spirit Bomb, so his Spirit is slightly lower than it would be normally, but this is when Lid would do her LB for the 79 breaks. Sylvie got completely dispelled, so we're going to go ahead and rebuff her with Lightning Resist. And we're going to use Sylvie to hop into battle on Vivi, which is going to give Vivi a 300% magic buff for even more damage next turn, because he is carrying the fight. Okay. Oh, perfect defense again, really? That's annoying. He put up mitigation again. Well, I guess we're going to keep going and pretend like he didn't. This clear is not quite going the way I intended. Maybe I should replan this before posting this video. I don't know. If you're seeing this video, I decided to post it anyway, but this is not the clean clear I wanted. Anyway, so we're going to triple with Gilgamesh. He's going to triple or double cast Frostblade. This is an AoE skill. You never want to triple cast AoE skills on the Dark Visions. So the third cast will be his cooldown, which is a single target skill. The Chaos Wave Awaken cooldown. Shantoto is going to Salvation Scythe 3 times. Lid is going to use Machine Disassembly. That's a 1-turn machine killer buff for magic and physical. We're going to go ahead and Water Splash with our 2 other support units. That's going to let us cap this chain. Going to send Vivi first. It's kind of slow. Then we're going to send the rest. And when Vivi lands, the real damage would happen. There's Vivi. Yeah, so Vivi definitely carried that. The boss had mitigation. He put it back up again, which is obnoxious. 0.89, unfortunate. And Sylvie took a little bit of damage. I guess to get a perfect damage score, if you're going past turn 2, you just have to gear 100% resist on everyone. Or one person and pray for that person to get picked for the Dispel. Because he Dispelled and then did the Holy Nuke. So that Dispel removed the resist buff. Man, what a jerk face. I mean, it's still a pretty good score. I might just go ahead and upload this video. I think I am going to upload this video because we got Bahamut tomorrow. I don't want to burn myself out re-clearing, especially for a secondary clear. So there's an option. It wasn't the cleanest secondary clear. Again, if you want to see a perfect clear, look at my original video. But that does require, you know, meta mages, so to speak, the best mages. Or I guess Dark Fiona's, Bahamut Dark Fiona is better now. I'm getting off track. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bahamut.